Hi, and welcome to the second hour of Focal Point on AFR Talk. I am Brian Fisher, your congenial, convivial, and amiable host. Not a frightening bone in my body. And the program is Focal Point. The network is the American Family Radio Talk Network, AFR Talk. As you heard Danny from Tampa, Florida say, verifying what I say every day, this is the most feared radio network in all of America. According to Danny, we've even got Republicans quaking in their very shoes. AFR Talk, the most feared radio network in all of America. Now let's grab clip 13, Rob, to start this second hour. This is Bart Stupak. Bart Stupak was a pro-life Democrat. I mean, they exist. It's a vanishing breed, but they exist. So he was speaking at a forum for pro-life Democrats this week in Charlotte at the DNC, and at the time it happened, Bart Stupak claimed that he salvaged abortion from Obamacare, taxpayer-funded abortion from Obamacare. He said, I talked to Obama. President Obama's issued this executive order that's going to solve the problem. No taxpayer dollars are going to go to fund abortion. I've fixed it. I'm a pro-life Democrat. I've taken care of it. Not to worry. It's an executive order. This problem has been taken care of. And we said, look, with Obama, an executive order isn't worth the paper that it is printed on. He can ignore it. He can change it at whim. It's useless as any kind of a protection against taxpayer funding for abortion. And finally, after all this stuff that's come out now with Obamacare, the fact that every Christian businessman, every Christian hospital, every Christian institution is going to be ordered, mandated by Barack Obama to provide abortion-causing pills at their own expense. It's now become obvious that this executive order is meaningless, and even Bart Stupak is starting to get the picture. Let's listen.
To tell you the truth, I'm perplexed and disappointed having negotiated the executive order with the president. Not only does that HHS mandate violate the executive order, it also violates statutory law. If you go back to the Omnibus Budget Act of 2009, passed by Democratic House, Democratic Senate, signed by President Obama, had probably the most specific, articulate language that no funds can be used to promote abortion or words along those lines. It was March of 2009. I have the exact language with me here somewhere. So
Sorry, are you saying that the HHS guidelines in your mind?
I think it's illegal. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I believe it has contraceptive services. It also has drugs that induce, would be part of it, abortion, or patient drugs. Yes, I believe that.
So Bart Stupak saying, look, what this has done, what this Obama mandate is illegal. He said it violates the executive order. This HHS mandate violates President Obama's own executive order, and Bart Stupak says it also violates statutory law. And yet this poor guy, he's just a dupe. I mean, he's a nice guy. I believe Bart Stupak's a nice guy. I believe he's sincerely pro-life, but he got duped. He got taken for a ride by Barack Obama because he believed a single word that came out of this man's mouth. And so now he's left perplexed and disappointed. Bart Stupak believing that Barack Obama was dealing with him, negotiating with him in good faith, and that the abortion problem had been solved, and now he is left perplexed and disappointed. Let's see. Why don't we grab clip number 1, because this was from a videotape that was shown at the Democratic National Convention. This is not a delegate speaking off the cuff. This is a prepared video that everybody at the DNC watched, and the Obama administration has already been out there trying to back away from this deal because the Republicans, Paul Ryan, Mitt Romney, beating him about the head and shoulders over this video. Listen to what's said here. Now remember, when you read the first words of the Constitution, remember the first words of the Constitution is we the people. We the people are forming this government. We the people are coming together to establish this document, to establish this Constitution, to protect our rights. We are forming the government. We are in control of the government. The ultimate authority in the United States is we the people. The people belong to the United States of America. But this is not how Democrats think. Remember, Clint Eastwood said at the RNC, we own this country. Politicians work for us. The place just went crazy. The place just went nuts. Why? Because that's the view of the Founding Fathers, and that's the view that's shared by most of the Republican convention delegates. This is not the way Democrats look at things, and here is a stark indication of the contrast in this official video produced for the DNC. Let's listen.
We are committed to all people. We do believe you can use government in a good way. Government's the only thing that we all belong to. We're in different churches, different clubs, but we're together as a part of our city or our county or our state and our nation.
So that's the Democratic National Convention. We all belong to the government. It's the only thing that we all belong to. So what are they saying? They're saying the government owns us. The government owns us. It doesn't. We belong to it. And government is taking the place of God, really, in the Democratic Party platform. And Barack Obama has taken the place of God in the Democratic Party platform. Barack Obama's name is in there 100 times. God's name is not in there once. Now, a couple of other items that have to do with politics. Alan West, he's a guy that I really like, conservative congressman from Florida. Now, I've got people cyber stalking me from Right Wing Watch, people from Think Progress cyber stalk this program. Alan West has people from a left-wing organization called Think Progress stalking him. They've got people assigned to show up at all of his events and videotape everything that he says to try to find something they can use to make him look bad. Now, Alan West knows who these trackers are. So he's at an event yesterday, and he invites the tracker. He knows this is an Obama tracker to come to the front of the crowd. So she did. She came up front, and Alan West spoke to her. And he said this to her. I love this guy. Come sit right here because I want to make sure that you get everything I say so that when you post it on Think Progress, they can make sure that I stay the #1 target in this country for liberal progressives. And he said this, what they need to understand is that I serve a mighty God. My God does not walk in the realm of fear. That is, unlike our friend Danny in Tampa, who was spooked to death of me, and his Republican friends, they're frightened to death of me and other conservatives. But not Alan West. He's not afraid of nothing or nobody. My God does not walk in the realm of fear. My God walks in the realm of strength and courage. That's why I am not afraid of them. Booyah, Alan West. One other item, David Koch of the Koch brothers, billionaire guy given a lot of money to elect Mitt Romney and other congressional Republicans. He's a billionaire, and he has come out openly opposing natural marriage. He is for same-sex marriage, and he's unhappy with the Republicans, which would include Mitt Romney, for defending natural marriage. So this obviously is going to create a challenge for Mitt Romney. It may come down to a choice for him between money from the Koch brothers or the principle of natural marriage. What will he do?
Here's